Oh wait, not finally. We haven't done the tail yet, so let's do tail. It's gonna be tail text, and let's switch, or let's save it first, and then switch to shader editor. Add another one of these, and then mix it in, and then put that over there, and then switch here, tail text, and now we're gonna erase. So erase alpha, and then mix, and then let's just select that, and then texture paint. We can fill with, I think a blue? Yeah, that's what it was. So there's a blue, and I can save. And now we can get on to the really exciting stuff. We're going to add a bit of texture, some procedurally generated texture on the body to make it look like fur, I think. Yeah. So here we're going to add a new. Actually, we're going to make another texture, but this one's it's going to be a little different. We're going to make one. It's going to be a. Oh. Okay. It's going to be like a mask. And just gonna select all of that. So now we have the body selected, and now we just need to clear it. Actually, I think for this one we could just use white, I think. Let's just color it in with white. Yeah, that'll work here. Wait a minute. Okay, so oh. Oh, okay. Oh. That's the wrong one. Okay. I think we might need to add it in the shader editor first. And just pretend it's another texture like the others. So let's do that just for a moment. And now let's go to texture paint, and okay, we need to switch this one. Okay, that'll fix it. Though it needs to reload. Hasn't reloaded yet. Let's try switching like that. Maybe leaving texture paint. There we go. Okay. So now we need to fill with just a plain white. Okay. So now we have this mask, and I'm just gonna make sure we've gotten everything saved. So these are huge save window. I'm just gonna minimize it, or make it smaller at least. Yeah. There we go. And let's see if everything is saved. Looks like this one wasn't saved. if you don't save things in Blender, or if you don't save your textures in Blender, they just kind of disappear forever. It doesn't tell you. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna do the exciting stuff. Instead of mixing in the texture, we're going to mix in we're gonna add a new texture that's added depending on this mask we just made. So here we go. We're gonna let's try some noise first. So if we have a noise texture, so I'm gonna switch this, and let's just put that in there, and then instead of using alpha, we're gonna use the color. It's working. I didn't think it would work at first. We might have to. Sometimes you have to invert your mask. Well, at least I do, because I forget if black or white is like yes or no, true or false. Yeah, I get them confused a little bit. Yeah. So look at that. It looks a little weird right now. But we'll get that fixed. I think instead of wait, what kinds of noise do we have available? Oh, yeah, we should change the so see the stretching here? We can fix that by changing the coordinate system. So I think generated fixes that? No. UV? There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Ooh. Well, that's a little weird. Okay. See, yeah, now there's a bit of a seam. Let's try an object. No. Normal? Nope, that's not good. Generated. Okay, let's just go with UV for now. It's pretty good. Yeah, so now I want to try. I want to see if there are any better looking ones. I think if we go into where is it? It's in. Oh. Clicked out of it. Somewhere you can get noise textures. Yeah, here we go. So I wonder what kind of texture would look best. Oh, I think it was Voronoi that you can also use. So let's try this one. Instead, we could use distance. So now we need to scale this one up. That looks a little weird. We could try switching some things around. Maybe smooth. I think randomness. Ooh. Smoothness. Randomness. Manhattan. Ooh, it's sparkly. What about this one? That's also sparkly. Okay, I don't know. Ooh. That's interesting. I don't think it was. Wait, 1D? 1D. W? No, let's try 2D. So, this is a little weird. 3D? 4D. In sphere radius. I haven't played around with these enough, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. Oh, hey, it lost connection. So, Yeah, so that doesn't really work. I think the noise texture works pretty well. Yeah. So let's just go with that. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna keep our noise texture. I think the I'm not really sure what to do about the colors because this is just using gray noise, but that looks really boring. So maybe we could give it a bit of a tint. So maybe it looks warmer or fits the color scheme a little better. So here we could do we could add a color node. Yeah, we could add a color wrap. So here's something you can do: color wrap, like that. So now instead of going between black and white, we can go between some other color and white. So here we can try. So that already looks more interesting. I don't think it really matches though. So we can make it maybe since it has a purple bow and a blue tail, maybe we could choose something a bit purplish, something between purple and red, so that way it kind of relates all of these colors together. It creates a nice harmony. So that might be a bit of a pinkish color. And I wonder, should we turn up the luminosity? Not sure. Luminosity. Let's see. Color, brightness, and contrast. So if we turn up the brightness, then we'll get something like that. Yeah. Yay. It looks a lot. It looks very different from from the reference stuff. So I don't really know. Instead of doing this, we could we could just try doing stuff with normals. So we could do like a normal map. So here, if we connect this to normal, then it'll make it look bumpy. That didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, that just made it look weird. I'd like to make the noise a little bit more sparse, I think is the word that I'm looking for. So this makes it more crisp. What about distortion? Maybe a bit of distortion. Okay, and what is wait a minute. So right now we're using 4 dimensions. I think that means we just get 4 variables? I don't know. Seems like it's working. Okay, how about we turn up the brightness a little bit? Let's try this. Yeah, so this way it's really close to being just white. But you can, if you look really closely, you can see some texture. Yeah. I wonder what happens if we turn up the contrast. Ooh. Okay, that's actually kind of handy. Yeah, we could make use of that. Yeah, we'll have to turn up the brightness even more. Okay. Is this? I wonder if it's using. It looks brighter on my screen than normal white would look. I think is. I wonder if it's actually like making it emissive now. That wouldn't be good. Okay, so that's what white looks like, and then yeah, I don't know about this. Can we normalize it? Can we like oh, maybe clamp the color? Can you do that? Ooh. Okay, so I think what we're gonna need to do is split each or separate RGB. So we're gonna separate it, and then we're gonna have to clamp each of these. So maximum would be 255. I don't know if this is a good idea. 255. I don't think this will work. Yeah, probably not. Because some of the colors will get clamped and then some won't. Yeah, I don't think it'll work. But let's just try it. Combine RGB. If it works, I'll be really confused, and then I'll probably stare at it for a while. Wait a minute. It looks the same. I think maybe it's handling brightness separately. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so I think instead of turning up brightness, let's just turn down saturation. Or wait, is that what we want to do? Saturation. Let's just. Okay. Is that what we want? That looks good. I think that looks good. Why is it still so bright though? I don't know. Okay, I think it was adding brightness. So this is maybe normal brightness. Is that? Ooh. Okay. Okay, so when you turn up contrast, it actually makes it brighter. I don't understand how Blender handles colors. Oh no. 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 Anyway, I think I've already spent too long on this. I was planning for the stream to be just like an hour because I'm really busy. I'm really busy. I should probably go in a few minutes. I got stuck on this one thing for a long time. I should probably be making backups because my computer's about to crash probably. Because it does that. Anyway, let's just leave it like this. I think this is maybe good. We can see how it turns out when we import it into Unity 3D. We didn't even add shape keys. Yeah, I didn't think about the material setup a lot, but I guess it does take a while. Anyway, that's looking pretty good. Maybe, I think. Okay, maybe not really. I think maybe. Yeah, we might need to turn up brightness a little more. Wait, I'm just gonna do that. I'm obsessing over this a little bit. I need good colors. Let's turn down the saturation even more. So now it's just barely noticeable. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know if anybody will notice. If it's too subtle, then we can change it. But one thing I've learned throughout my experience doing art stuff, specifically that I've learned really recently, is that I think subtlety is really important. I think I overdo things sometimes. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, here you can kind of you can see the texture a little bit. Yeah, I think sometimes I underestimate how sensitive the eye is, right? Yeah. Anyway. So next we'll need to texture these. Yeah, I should probably go really soon. Okay, I think maybe we should make a backup, and then and then in the stream, and then I'll be back maybe on Monday. So if you didn't see my tweet, I'm going to be taking a break. I'm going to be taking the weekend off because I need to focus on school. Yeah, I really need to focus on school. But then we're gonna have winter break, and then I'm probably gonna work way too hard over winter break, doing several things. Okay, one thing I need to do is I need to make the background music for that game developer that I told you about. I still haven't made any progress on that. I really need to do that. So that's gonna be the first thing I do. I'm also maybe gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on VR chat avatar for a friend. I'm going to work on that music bot. I feel like there are probably several other things I want to work on also. I probably won't get all of them done. I always underestimate how long things will take, but yeah. For now, I think I need to go. But I will post updates. Yeah, if I work on this, actually, by the time I get working on this some more, I'll be streaming again. So yeah, that'll be okay. Yeah, I think I'll just make like some short posts, like maybe some jokes. I have like a I have like a physics joke I wanted to post. It'll be funny. It's not boring. I promise. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go now. Yeah. Okay. Oop. Chai. I'm going. Bye. Goodbye. cool.